Guys, we have an urgent breaking news coming out. The White House official pushes back on report that President Donald Trump is considering pardoning Sean Diddy Combs. Now, TMZ, they put out the information last night. Let me just show you something really quick here. So it says here, TMZ putting out the information. Donald Trump is considering commuting Diddy's sentence as early as this week, according to a high-ranking White House official. So, what are your thoughts on this, guys? Leave comments down below. We're gonna see what's going on here. But one thing I tell you, if the president does this, it'd be pretty messed up, because again, there's been videos and pictures and stuff, what Diddy has done, especially to the young ones. Again, there's a lot of people that came out and said that there was some, again, disturbing things that I cannot say on this platform. And just like the Jeffrey list and all that, I mean, it just, Donald said this a few months ago. He said, I don't want to put people life in danger, meaning when it comes to releasing the files, the names, I just don't want to put them in harm's way. So again, there is a list. If there are 10,000 videos, obviously there is a list. There's names. And I just feel like if Donald pardoned Diddy this week, then obviously, you guys already know he's just protecting his rich buddies. And a lot of these rich buddies, they've done some stuff behind closed doors that's very disturbing. All right, guys, before I start, for those of you that want to send us letters or prayer request, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida, 34691. And for those of you that want to contribute to the channel, we do have the Cash App link and the PayPal link in the comments box and also description box. Thank you again for your support. Your support is what keeps us on air. All right, so what are your thoughts? Leave comments down below. One thing, guys, a lot of people's not going to agree with me. I can understand that. It's all political stuff. And here's the thing, guys. The left and the right both refused to release the names, the list. I mean, they won't release it. The Democrats control the House, the Senate, Congress and all that. They had control of everything. They didn't release the list. Republicans, they have control of everything. They're not releasing the list. I mean, what in the world is going on here? And now, we're getting this news from TMZ. I'm not saying TMZ is legit, whatever. We're going to see what's going to happen this week. But TMZ is saying that Donald is going to basically pardon or help out Diddy when it comes to releasing him from prison. A White House official on Tuesday pushed back on a report that the president is considering commuting Sean Diddy Combs' prison sentence as soon as this week. TMZ reported on Monday that the president was vacillating on a communication for the music mogul, citing a high-ranking White House official. I heard something that Diddy lawyer, or Diddy himself, I guess, wrote a letter to the president about trying to pardon him. Like I said, if that happens, that'd be pretty messed up. It goes to tell you that the system is all messed up and this and that. I mean, justice needs to be served. People commit crimes. I mean, you got to serve time. But when you are buddy with the billionaires, I mean, again, laws were made for the poor people. The rich, well, money talks. All right, so there is zero truth to the TMZ report, which we would have gladly explained had they reached out before running their fake news. The official told NBC News in a statement. Now, the president not anonymous sources is the final decider on pardons and communications. And that's true. The president is the one that gets the pardon. Now, we're going to see if TMZ information is legit this week. We're just going to see if the president is going to pardon or not. Sean Diddy Combs. A representative for the TMZ did not immediately return a request for comment. Lawyers for Combs also did not immediately return a request for comment about the disparity between the White House statement and TMZ reporting. However, Combs' lawyers had previously told NBC News they have been pursuing a pardon for their client. Now, Sean P. Diddy Combs was convicted in July on 2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution. Ugh, wow. All right. But acquitted on more damaging charges of racketeering and look at this here. I'm not going to say that name, but yeah. So on October 3rd, a federal judge sentenced him to 15 months in prison, fine him $500,000, and order 5 years of supervised release. Unbelievable. Good gosh. I mean, that is like someone stealing a Lamborghini and just riding around the block, and they get caught by police. Hey, you stole that vehicle. You operated this vehicle. You're going to jail. This is what you're going to get, $500,000 fine. The judge is going to sentence him 5 years in prison with $500,000 fine just for driving a Lamborghini. But this dude here with this tapes, there's witnesses, things that, is very disturbing. He only gets 15 months. I mean, stuff like this, you get like 40, 50 years. Money talk. Money talk. Wow. So he pleaded not guilty. Oh, man. Okay. And has maintained his innocence. Now, on August 1st, the U.S. president was asked about potentially pardoning Combs in an interview with Newsmax. I was very friendly with him. I got along with him great and seemed like a nice guy. I didn't know him well, the president said, but when I ran for office, he was very hostile. Basically, P. Diddy Combs is, if you want to, he's basically a Democrat. He backed Barack Obama. He was not a big supporter of Trump. So it's again, like I said, political thing. So So when asked if he was suggesting that he wouldn't pardon Combs, Trump said, "I would say so." So when you knew someone and you were fine, and then you run for office and he made some terrible statement, so I don't know. It's more difficult, Trump said. Makes it more, I'm being honest, it makes it more difficult to do. Trump has issued several controversial pardons and communications throughout his second term as president. Here's the thing. If he pardoned Diddy, that would be really messed up. No lie, it'd be really messed up. I mean, you got Edward Snowden. He hasn't been pardoned. You got very, very important people out there that has done good things for this country that hasn't been pardoned. But if Donald pardoned this dude, you guys already know. It's that Jeffree style stuff. Man, the U.S. commander has issued several controversial pardons and communications throughout his second term as president. In January, the U.S. president pardoned roughly 1,500 criminal defendants in a connection with the violent strike on Capitol on... 1,500 criminal defendants just for going inside the Capitol? Really? How many of these Looney Tunes has invaded our privacy in our homes. Edward Snowden exposed it. They have invaded our privacy, like the stuff that we have, the cameras, the computers. I mean, all these flat screen TVs. It has the built-in camera stuff. They spy on us. I mean, they are invading our privacy. They invade again. They went into the Capitol, but here's the thing: this is our country. The Capitol is ours. The White House belongs to us. No one said anything when 2020 riots took place. George Floyd. Again, no one called those BLM criminals. It's all political stuff. It's just so lawlessness, disgusting and corrupted. This is why again, when it comes to politics, it's just disgusting. It is. It's filled with lies and cheat and steal. It's just terrible. All right. So in January, the U.S. U.S. Commander pardoned roughly 1,500 criminal defendants in the connection with the violent. That's what they say. But on U.S. Capitol on January 6, 2021, in May, the U.S. commander pardoned the imprisoned reality television couple Todd and Julie Chrisley. And last week, the U.S. commander commuted the sentence of former Representative George Santos, Republican from New York, after the disgraced congressman pleaded guilty to charges of committing wire fraud and aggravated identity theft. Now, Sean P. Diddy Combs has asked to serve out his sentence at a federal correctional institution, Fort Dix, a low-security federal prison in New Jersey. But the Bureau of Prison must approve the request, so he faces strict condition upon his supervised release, according to court documents filed in the weeks after his sentencing. Among the conditions is that he will be required to attend regular meetings with his probation officer and refrain from drug use, with a drug test taken within 15 days after his release and 2 periodic tests after that time frame, according to the 7-page filing. Sean P. Diddy Combs must also participate in an outpatient program that includes testing, an outpatient mental health treatment program, and an approved program for domestic violence, the filing states. Lawyers for Sean P. Diddy Combs filed a notice of appeal in federal court on Monday, aiming to overturn the music mogul's conviction and 50-month prison sentence. A Justice Department representative did not immediately return a request for comment on the anticipated notice. And that's where we are right now. And again, like I said, this so much videos. I mean, again, there's a lot of things I can't say, but there was one footage where, he actually beat, who, and she was trying to get into the elevator, and I mean, it was just brutal. I mean, I can't say a lot of stuff, but I mean, this man has did stuff, a lot of stuff, a lot of things, very bad things. But when you have money and connection, again. But the Bible says, revenge belongs to God. God will seek revenge. God will seek revenge. He will. And there are people in prison that are serving like 5 years just because of a little tiny thing, stealing radio and stuff like that, or stealing cars and stuff like that. If P. Diddy would have stole someone Tesla, I mean, he would have gotten like possibly 30-day probation. So, but us regular Americans, yeah, you get 5 years for that. If you go to Walmart and steal a bottle of water because you are thirsty and you're homeless, you have no money, they put you in jail for like 6 months, possibly with like $5,000 fine. The system is so messed up, but this is where we at. It's a fallen world. It's filled with sin, and it's just really disgusting. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Share the video. Till next time later. Peace.